All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode with myFace and Edrington Americas. My name is Zach Berger. I'm joined today by Miss Dina Zuckerberg and Miss Stephanie Paul. Thank you, ladies, so much for joining us
Hi.
Hey,
tonight.
Zach.
Today's a special one. We're at the end of the month, and I thought what a really great way to kind of talk about. I would love to talk about what we've accomplished so far, where we've come. I'd like to talk a little bit about my experience in all of this. For everyone who's been tuning in and watching a lot of our videos, we've had a really great month of just talking about giving back and giving more, and the oh boy, I mean, where do we begin? The idea of Edrington's donation program, and then working with myFace and how they're utilizing those funds. And this was a community that I was not directly involved with until Tommy Moriello and Ashley Moriello were they had their really beautiful baby Harlan Ray, and they were sharing their entire experience online and in social media to educate the community about about outreach and bringing people in and informing their friends and the public on the experience they were having. And myself and Miss Valerie Marks, who work with Tommy, were so just struck and inspired by the bravery and the education that we were getting from the Mariellos. And we thought, what better way to give back than to work with the team at myFace? So we connected with Dina and Stephanie and Karen from the team, and this has become something incredibly special and incredibly what I mentioned earlier. It's been a treat. It's been one of those things where you get to give back to a community where these have become people that we know and we love and we appreciate. So it's been a really special thing for me. From a company perspective, we've had some people from the Edrington Americas team that have come on and shared their stories. And what we say every time, especially during these conversations, is it affects more people than you think. And being able to be directly exposed to that, to craniofacial conditions, and being able to hear other people's stories has just been incredible. It's just been incredible being able to hear everyone's stories and being able to, as previously, an outsider, just hear these things and hear these stories and the bravery and the commitment that happens, that I think that, you see from, all parents, but hearing these stories has been a true blessing. So we've had, I was counting today, we've had 15 people total that have come on to our live streams over the course of the month and shared their stories and talked about their experiences. And it has been an absolute reward. So from myself, from Tommy, Ashley, and the team at Edrington, to everybody at myFace and everybody who has joined, thank you all very much for taking the time to come on and educate and teach us about, well, everything. I am often trying to find the right words to describe how I feel in this moment, and what I find is that it just makes me smile that we're able to do something and we're able to give back. So I want to give everybody a really quick update about where we're at with the fundraiser and the donations. So we are at 55% of our goal. As you know, Edrington is double matching up to a total donation of what could be $25,000. So far we are at $6,848. So that we're really, what a great amount of money that we've raised. And yeah, really really spectacular. So Edrington would be double matching that donation, which is really incredible. I just looked at the number, so I haven't done the math in my head, but we're talking about we're talking about upwards of almost $20,000. So really, it just makes you feel good to do something like this, and what a great reward it is. And we've had a lot of great conversations about myFace and your backgrounds, but I kind of wanted to give Dina and Stephanie the floor to just let you have at it and tell us what's going on with myFace, what's happening next, what's going on in your life.
Well, Zach, thank you so much. We are so grateful to you, to Edrington, to Tommy, to Mark, to David, to Scott, and their kids that they brought on and shared such incredible stories, to the whole team at Edrington for your incredible support. It's been a lot of fun for us, and we love raising awareness We love telling the stories of courage that our kids, our families, our adults, the folks who are impacted by facial differences are willing to share. So we're just really delighted to be with you and want to thank you so much for the double match. It just means the world to us. We also want to thank all of the people who donated, which is just incredible for us. And I think this has been a really interesting opportunity to broaden our reach and let many more people know that we're here. And Dina will talk a little bit about that and what she does in her support groups. But, you know, one of the things that's really important to myFace right now is the fact that we are here and we want people to know that we're here. So those folks who maybe don't know somebody, maybe they have been impacted by a craniofacial difference, but they don't know that there are others like them. And that's what's really the thing that's really important to us. It makes us smile when we meet somebody new. I don't know, Dina, if you want to tell a couple of those stories of people who were kind of alone and now they found us and they're connected.
Yeah, so one of the things that I do as director of family programs are support groups for our adolescents, adults, and parents. And the thing that I hear over and over again is that I've never met anybody who had a craniofacial difference like I did, or a parent saying, I don't know how I'm going to get through this. My child just had his 16th surgery and he's only 3.5. And how am I going to move forward? And then another parent who's already further along on the journey saying, here's what you need to do. Just take it day by day. And that incredible support that they give each other, that we give them that gift of being able to support each other, I think is so important. And even with the adult group, we've had people who, now that we are in a virtual world, who've been able to join from all across the country. So that's really been amazing to watch. And people who, again, have never met anybody because they live maybe in a small town somewhere. So they've never been able to meet somebody who had a craniofacial difference like they did until now. So that is really incredible to see how this community can really support each other. And then the other thing I will add, that the other thing that I do is we have the Wonder Project, where we have a program where I go into schools and speak to, or now virtually go into schools and speak to students, sharing my story of growing up with a craniofacial difference, and then the story of one of our kids, and then about choosing kind and being an upstander. And that has been amazing. Just in the last couple of months, I've been able to speak to over 8,000 kids. And then we have a whole packet of information that they get, and so they can launch their own kindness plan into the community. So that's also been incredible to watch. I mean, hearing these kids talk and ask questions and have that experience of being able to share what they are thinking, and how I remember I had a kid who shared that he had just witnessed somebody picking on another kid the week before, and he was saying, he felt bad because he didn't stand up for that kid. And he said that after hearing the presentation, he was going to go out and keep that in mind and make sure that he did stand up for somebody and be an upstander for them. So, so much of what we do is offering support for the craniofacial community, as well as then educating those outside of the community to get what they need as well. So,
and I want to add, Dina just mentioned a 3-year-old who's had 16 surgeries, a little 3-year-old boy who's had 16 surgeries. He spent more time in the hospital than not in the hospital. And I have to tell you, I was actually in New York City this week. I was in our office, which doesn't happen a lot. And I actually got to meet this young man, and I have to say young man, he's 3. This child is so wise beyond his years and what he has gone through. was mind-blowing. He is adorable.
Yeah.
But think about that. You know, that's a struggle. 16 surgeries at 3 years old.
Yeah.
And what the part that makes me happy is that actually we've been able to house him and his family in our apartments in the city while they've gone through these procedures. And that's one of the wonderful services that we offer, which we're so proud of. You know, the ability to allow a family to not worry about, oh my God, a hotel bill, and how am I, my child's in the hospital, how am I going to take care of my child? So this is one of the things that we do in the Wonder Project. Obviously, Dina talked about our support groups. We're very excited that we are getting ready right now for our spring fundraising event, which is going to happen on June 17th. And it's obviously going to be a virtual event, but we're going to take our talent show format that we produced last year, where we have kids with craniofacial differences who perform. They may sing, they may dance, they may play an instrument, but we're going to bring them all together. But this time we're going to match each child with a mentor coach who's going to sort of help them through their performance and give, you know, really bring them out of their shell and allow them to really thrive in their performance. So we're super excited about that event coming up very soon. So those are a few of the things that we're up to. I mean, then this has just been so much fun, and we're so very grateful to you, Zach, and the team at Edrington for giving us this opportunity.
Absolutely.
Well, it is truly our pleasure. We often joke that, you know, a part of the benefits package of working for Edrington is the fact that we get to give more, and that's it's no longer a joke. It's definitely a part of what makes working for this company so spectacular. And I have to tell you, I have some news for you.
Yeah.
So we were chatting last week, and I was speaking with a couple of people on our team, and we were talking about how impacted our community was by this program, and we were so encouraged by the money that had been raised so far. Edrington has decided to continue the double matching program, not ending tonight, but ending at the end of April. So we're extending it another month.
Oh my God, thank you.
That's amazing. Thank you.
Yeah.
High five. Oh my God, that's so incredible. Thank you. Oh wow.
Thank you.
Wow. Wow.
You know,
made our day, our evening.
And I was so excited because we were trying to figure out what was the best way to continue to give back and give more. If you tuned in when our CEO Chris Spalding came on, he talked about what else can we do. Let's continue to do more. Let's see what else Edrington can do to help. And this was kind of the obvious choice for us to go for the first thing that we can do next beyond this program. So we're very, very excited. It gives us another month to reach that $12,500 donation mark so that Edrington can write that big, beautiful check of $25,000. So we've got some time now to really get there, so we can take that near $20,000 and turn it into much, much, much more. So if you're out there and you have not donated yet, please, if you can find it, we would love any donation that you are able to give. Any support is, of course, appreciated and loved and valued. So yeah, so exciting.
Yeah, wow. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
In addition to that, we are going to continue some of the live streams on with myFace and Edrington. So coming up this Friday, we're going to be joined by Miss Karen Lazarus from myFace, as well as Miss Valerie Marks. We've talked about it all month and we haven't been able to get her on until now. So she's going to come on and she's going to be able to, we're going to make some cocktails. So that's the 21 and up episode that we're going to be doing this Friday at 6:30 p.m. And that'll be fun for us to just have some really great cocktails. It'll be a Friday night, sort of a happy hour. So no kids, folks, for this one. But if you want to come on, learn about a couple of wonderful cocktails with tequila partida. We're going to see I think Karen's got a whole bunch of really great stuff that she's going to bring in, and we're going to have a really fun time. In addition to that, we're going to have another event on April 16th, also at 6:30 p.m. to we'll do a check-in and we're going to give everyone an update on where we are. And then, of course, at the end of the month on April 30th, we'll come back and celebrate just the great and tremendous successes that we've been able to accomplish.
Oh, thank you. And thank
great.
the whole team for us. This is just terrific news, and we're excited to keep it going. That's wonderful.
Absolutely.
We're very excited, and I know that Tommy and Ashley wish they could have joined us tonight. Thank you, Tommy, for joining in and following, and Karen, thank you so much, and for everybody who's watching and participating and spreading the word. That's what this is all about. So I wanted to just give you both just one more opportunity. If there's anything else that you wanted to say off of the fact that I'm just saying thank you very much for everything that you do. Money is only part of it. The hearts that you have and the effort at which you are able to accomplish such incredible things is inspirational. So thank you both and the team at myFace for everything that you do.
Well, thank you. I have to say, we spend a lot of time at work, and it is truly a privilege to do something that you love. And I love what I do. Some days it's hard, some days it's stressful, but it doesn't matter because, we are changing lives. And I think that's really important and empowering people to live the best life possible. And I can't imagine anything else that I could possibly do.
And I say the same thing. I say that it's so easy to do what I do because I love it so much, and I bring my own life experience to what I do, and so it's been an amazing journey, and I feel so blessed and fortunate to be able to work at myFace. And I also just want to echo Stephanie's praises earlier to say that we're so grateful to Edrington for all you're doing to bring awareness and funds to myFace. So thank you so much.
It is our pleasure to be of service. Absolutely. So again, for everybody who's tuning in, we have another event on Friday at 6:30. We are extending the double match through the end of April. So we're very excited. And if you have any questions, reach out to myFace, reach out to me, reach out to Tommy, reach out to Dina, Stephanie, anybody, and we will, of course, answer any questions you have. So Miss Stephanie Paul and Miss Dina Zuckerberg, thank you both again for joining us. It's a quick and easy one tonight.
Thank you.
We'll see, of course, and we'll see everybody on Friday, 6:30.
Right, we'll be there. All right, have a great night.
All right,
Be
bye.
well.
Thank
Okay,
you.
Good evening.
bye.